Well, I've come from Brighton, and it took me 9.5 blinking hours. I came on my own, just needing to be a part of this voice that is against fracking, because the MPs are just not listening. We don't understand how they can be blind to the obvious negative aspects of fracking, and we're already doing it in West Sussex, and I've seen for myself how they're just flattening vast swathes of the countryside to industrialise it. And from what I've seen in areas where they are going to go ahead with fracking in the north of England, there's those narrow country lanes that children walk along to school. They're going to be industrialised. The hedgerows are going to go.
So basically, I saw a film maybe 3 or 4 years ago called Gaslands, and in that film they turn on a tap and they put a lighter to it and it blows up, and that was because of fracking. I didn't realise that when fracking happens it contaminates the groundwater and it contaminates the water system, so that you're drinking contaminated water and it gives people cancer, it gives people headaches, perpetual headaches. And I saw the tap blow up and I thought, well, if that's what happened with fracking in the US, then that's what could happen with fracking in the UK, and I don't want that to happen, so that's why I'm here.
I actively got involved after reading an article 5 years ago in Time magazine that talked about fracking. I was sitting on the fence. I wasn't sure about fracking, and then I started reading in the same magazine, Time magazine, that an American publication, not British publications, that fracking wasn't working out so well, that the investments weren't going so good, that people's water tables were being poisoned, that farmers were losing their businesses because cattle were dying because they were drinking the poisoned water, and the agricultural land they were growing on, they can't grow on it anymore because the land is also being poisoned by the chemicals being injected by the fracking process.
That's why I'm here, and it's been wonderful to meet old friends and make new acquaintances and friends, and it's a lovely fraternity that shares all the information. And I think when we do see the end of fracking, we will have formed the basis of a wonderful new community into the future.